a movie which pays tribute to old school Hollywood musicals, but still tells a modern story. Or maybe the story is timeless as well. La La Land, starring Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, and directed by Damien Chazelle, who also directed the fantastic film Whiplash. La La Land is a musical set in Los Angeles and is centered around a struggling actress, Mia, played by Stone, and musician, Sebastian, played by Gosling. It's a film about going after your dreams and all of the sacrifices and doubt which go along in pursuing them. The film is at the same time extremely magical and lighthearted, but also grounded and realistic. La La Land is simply a great film, which pays tribute to classic Hollywood while telling a compelling story. First, I'll start with Damien Chazelle and how he shot the movie. I usually don't notice shot selection or how scenes are framed in films, but it stands out in La La Land in a good way. Most, if not all, the musical numbers seem to be shot in one take, and it makes the sequences feel smooth, and for lack of a better word, joyful. The colors and costumes Chazelle used also pop off the screen. The dance number with the three girls is just bright. Loving detail was put into every single frame in this film, and it shows in how well executed everything comes across. I don't think any filmmaker does any less while making a movie, but in La La Land, the effort paid off to perfection. The entire movie is a joy to watch, and this lands squarely at the feet of Chazelle and how he wrote and directed the movie. Adding to the amazing direction are the performances by Stone and Gosling. Their chemistry is fantastic, and they seem to always work extremely well together. Gosling is believable as the struggling jazz musician who is passionate about the music's history. I'm going to guess music has played a big role in Chazelle's life, with his films revolving around music in one form or another. The passion Gosling's character Sebastian has for jazz jumps off the screen. You want to learn more about the music and its history after leaving the movie. Sebastian is so earnest in his passion, you want him to realize his dream. Stone's character Mia is the same. You feel discouraged for her as she delivers some great lines and isn't paid attention to in numerous auditions. Her character is relatable with how hard she works and yet still can't find success. The doubt she goes through about pursuing her dream is something every person faces to some degree, and Stone does a remarkable job in portraying this part of her story. I wouldn't doubt if she wins Best Actress for her performance in this role. She is simply stunning in every aspect. I don't have any big negatives for the movie. The only minor complaint is that the film might have, and I stress might, have gone for about 5 minutes too long. However, I could have stayed and watched both of these characters for another 30 minutes. I would have happily stayed and watched another musical dance number between the both of them. I can see those who think the film might have ended at one point instead of going on, but I love the ending and how the story played out. The film is perfectly paced, and there isn't a misused part of the story. The only reason I say it might have gone on for 5 minutes too long is that the last little bit might have been a tad drawn out. There really isn't much wrong with La La Land, and I could watch it multiple times. Since I've gone on and on about La La Land, this one is worth seeing. I think just about anyone can enjoy this movie, even though it is a musical. If you're a person who doesn't like musicals, I would have you give this one a chance. There is enough story in between the musical numbers to be engaging. The musical numbers are just a big joyous plus. I love La La Land and will look forward to watching it again. Until then, I'll just listen to the soundtrack. Comment and let me know what you thought if you've seen La La Land. If you haven't, would you be willing to give a modern musical a chance? Like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching.